Good morning. This is formerly the C8 Corvette guy, but as you can see, my hat. There you go. I no longer own a 2021 C8. Let me show you what happened. When I saw this car, and when they offered me the crazy money they wanted for my C8, check what happened. Boom. Now, some may think I'm crazy, but I've been after this car for some years, for many years. This is a 2019 Mercedes CL 250. This is a awesome automobile. I'm serious. This thing at one time was the pinnacle of Mercedes performance. They buttered it up a little bit, made it a little softer and more, I guess, civilized. It's not a muscle car. It's not a sports car. It's basically a GT, a Grand Touring car. When I sit in this car, I'm 6'5", I weigh 200, well, I used to weigh 280, I'm down to 252. I weigh 252 pounds, and when I sat in this vehicle, I did not have to adjust the seats. So whoever owned this vehicle must have been a big guy like me, because it has one owner. I did the Carfax, low mileage, and it has just about the same technology, really has more technology on it than my 2021 Corvette. But let me show this to you. Let me show you this. When I saw this, I went, wow. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hardtop convertible. I'm gonna let the windows down. I'm doing all this with my fob. Look inside this car. Tell me this is not beautiful. Let me show you something here. Let you look at the side seals. And push this button. Even though it doesn't have a back seat, it does have a small storage area in the back. And I believe this is where the battery is located on this car. I'm a YouTuber, so when I want to get information, I go to YouTube. Look how that seat comes back. And it already has its preset. Excuse that, that's my alarm system. I do apologize for that noise. But let's go around here. I'll show this to you on this side. Now this right here, that is a windscreen. And I'll show that to you once I get in. Here's the door. So let's get inside this bad boy. Give me a second. All right. And I don't have a problem getting in this car. Getting in and out of my C8, my Corvette. And I've owned Corvette since 1968. Getting in and out of that bad boy sometime was a problem. But I'm going to close this door. I'm going to bring the top up. And I'm going to close this thing out. But I want you to hear this engine, this motor. Just put a start and listen. Has a European rumble. And this has all type of safety features: forward collision, active cruise control, lane departure. They call it driver assistance. And when I first got this car, I drifted a little bit, and the car corrects itself. It keeps you inside the lane. Um, you cannot, if a passenger walks in front of you while you're moving, the car will stop. It'll stop. And there's a famous uh, Carmen, what is Cardin? No, Harman Kardon surround sound system, stereo system. Now let's look at this right here. This is the control here, and this is the control for the hard top. You pull it back to bring it back, push down on it to close the top down. I like this right here. These are controls for the express windows. If I pull this up and hold it, all the windows come up. I don't have to worry about, bringing the right and left window up. If I push it down, all the windows go down express, left and right. And this button right here is for the windscreen. Let me show it to you. Let me I'm gonna turn around. You should be able to see it. Let me see if you can see it. Now what that does is when I'm on the highway and I don't want a lot of wind to come inside the vehicle, I put that up, and what it does, it minimizes the wind that comes inside the car. Now, you see the vents on the headrests? There we go. That's called a air scarf. And what that does, it blows hot and cold air on your neck. If you're driving and it's a little chilly, you roll your windows up, you put your hot air scarf on, and it makes it more comfortable, so to speak. Let me see if I can hear this engine. And I had this car on the highway. I even do new cars this way. I take it out and see if she'd do 100 miles an hour without falling apart. I did my Corvette that way. They say you're not supposed to get the RPMs up. But I said, hey, I want to make sure they put this thing together correctly. Now I'm going to get out and put the top back up. I mainly created this YouTube video for my sister Aquanetta. I'm a car guy and she's a car girl. But I think she has an Infiniti. She likes the Infiniti Q series. But let me get out of here and bring the top up. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, I know what I want to show you. I want to show you the trunk. There you go. Now I'm going to show you the trunk with the top back. And then I'm going to show you the trunk with the top up. Let me turn this around. And it has a foot wave. You just wave your foot under it. And it opens. So the top, look at that. The top is in the trunk. And that device there is used to ensure you don't crush any items when you have it in your trunk. When you try to put your top back, you may forget. I have some 32 dozen of eggs back there. But then you have controls up here where I can close the lid, the trunk. I can close it, that comes down, and then the trunk comes down. And I can lock it also. I can lock it. Now let me put the top up. I think I can do it remotely. Let me see. Yep. All I got to do is hold the lock button down. You hold the open button to bring the top back. You hold the lock button down to close the car. To close the top. Look at that. All windows come up, and the car locks. Some people think I'm crazy, but I've been wanting a SL for quite some time. These cars, if you get it fully equipped out like this one here, this has everything that you can get on an LS. I mean a CL, excuse me. I'm thinking Lexus LS. It has everything, every option you can get on a Mercedes SL 450, and they run around 110, 125. But I understand they're going to stop making this car because everybody wants SUVs, and very few people are getting convertibles. So that's when I jumped on this. The price was right, and plus the money the guy was offering me for my Corvette, he gave me more money than what I paid for it, and I was able to buy this car and go to the bank and deposit money in my account. All right, this is no longer the C8 the Corvette guy. I guess I'm gonna change my channel to the SL 450 guy. Y'all take care. I hope you will like and subscribe to my channel. I made a relationship with a dealer, really with two dealers, two premium car dealers. Matter of fact, the guy that I bought this car from, he can get you anything from a Chevy up to a Rolls Royce. And another guy, he has about, if you guys looking for Corvettes, he has about 65 Corvettes on the showroom. He got a showroom with 65 Corvettes. I think I posted that video before, but he's going to go ahead and feature cars, and I will post that on either a monthly basis or weekly basis. But I do appreciate you tuning in, and I'm just getting started. I'm not an expert. It's just a newfound hobby of mine. I've always liked cars, and I've been into cars since I came back from Vietnam in 1968, my first tour. I'm a retired U.S. Army Ranger, and I'm enjoying life. Y'all take care. Have a great day.